Hello everyone, let's take the question asked in IIT JEE 2006. The question asked was, it is given that if the function fx is twice differentiable function such that fa equals to 0, comma fb equals to 2, fc equals to minus 1, fd equals to 2, comma f equals to 0, where it is also given that a is less than b less than c less than d less than e, then you have to find the minimum number of zeros of the equation gx equals to f dash x square plus f double dash x into fx in the interval a to e is. So for finding the solution of this particular problem, let's see here. At first let's collect the given information. It is given here. At first we will collect the given information. The value of a is 0. Okay, let's consider this is the rough graph. We will take the rough graph here. Okay, let's consider here simply fa equals to 0 is given, like we have taken that. For finding fa equals to, suppose here a is less than b is less than d is given here. You can see a is less than b is less than d. Suppose this is a less than b less than c less than d less than e. It is given that here, and the value of here fa is 0, fa equals to 0. Simply fb equals to 2, here, fc equals to minus 1, the value at c is negative, and fd equals to 2, and fe equals to 0. It is given. So you can see here, simply we can draw the graph here. The value of function at a equals to 0, and at b the value will be positive, while at c the value will becomes negative, while at d the value will again become positive, and while at e the value is 0. And you can see in this particular graph, this is, we have drawn the rough sketching here. In this particular graph you can see the solution of, this is the graph of fx. So the number of roots of, and it is also given that this is the differentiable function. That's why here the solution of the equation fx equals to 0, or the roots of the equation fx equals to 0, roots of the equation, it is indirectly given, roots of the equation fx equals to 0 are, at least roots of the equation fx equals to 0 are, least number of roots of the equation fx equals to 0 are 4 roots. Okay, you must know 4 roots. So you must know the derivative. Here f dash x will be equals to 0. Here again f dash x will be equals to 0 because the function is twice differentiable. So f dash x will also be equals to 0. You must know, if the roots of the fx for any differentiable function, if number of roots of the equation fx equals to 0 are n, then the number of the roots of the equation f dash x equals to 0 will be n minus 1. The root of the derivative will be at least 1 the roots of the original equation of the function fx equals to 0. If we have to find the roots of the equation f dash x equals to 0, that will be 1 less than the number of the roots of the equation fx equals to 0. So here the roots of the equation fx equals to 0 are 4 roots. Then you can conclude the roots of the equation f dash x equals to 0 will be, so the roots of the equation fx equals to 0 will be here, the roots of the equation fx equals to 0 will be at least 1 less than the roots of the equation fx equals to 0. The roots of the equation f dash x equals to 0 will be at least 1 less than the roots of the equation fx equals to 0. So here the roots of the equation fx equals to 0 are 4 given, then the roots of the equation f dash x equals to 0 will be 3. That will be at least 1 less than the roots of the equation fx equals to 0. Now once again we have to collect the given information. It is also given that in the interval a to e, gx equals to f dash x square, we can see here it is given that gx equals to f dash x whole square plus f double dash x into f dash x. Now f double dash x into fx, it is given simply. So you can see this is the derivative. This entire expression is the derivative of, if you observe this, then you can see this is the derivative of d by dx is the derivative. This is the derivative of fx into f dash x. If you will differentiate this fx into f dash x, then using the u into v product rule, you will get this expression, that is the derivative of fx into f dash x will be equals to f dash x whole square plus f double dash x into fx. Okay, now you can see the roots of fx equals to 0 are 4, and the roots of at least number of roots of fx equals to 0 are 4, and at least number of roots for the equation f dash x equals to 0 are 3. So the roots of the equation fx into f dash x equals to 0 are 7, because at least number of roots of the equation fx into f dash x equals to 0 are 7 will be here, and the roots of the derivative of this function fx into f dash x will be the least number of roots of the equation fx into f dash x equals to 0 are 6 roots. So as per the given question, you can see it is given that fx is twice differentiable function such that information is given, then we have to find the least number of roots or minimum number of roots. So we have got the minimum number of roots of this particular equation will be 6 roots. I am trying to explaining this particular question once again. Let's see here. It is given that in the information fa equals to 0, we have taken fa equals to 0 when the value of a is 0, then we have taken the value of a is 0. fb equals to 2, so that will be some positive value above the x-axis. fc equals to -1, so we will get at c value below the x-axis, and fd equals to 2, again at d we will get the value above the x-axis, and f equals to 0, we will get the value exactly x-axis. So you can see here in this particular question, this is the information given, and as per given information you can see the function is differentiable, so we will get such type of graph. So in this particular graph you can see this graph is intersecting the x-axis at 4 different points. Due to this, the number of the roots of the equation fx equals to 0, the minimum number of roots, we are talking about the minimum number of roots here. So the minimum number of the roots of the equation fx equals to 0 are 4 real roots, and you must know the derivative of any function will always have, means in this particular type of case, here we are talking about this particular question. Here if the roots of the equation fx equals to 0 are 4, this particular type of differentiable function, then the minimum number of roots may be exceed. Okay, we are talking about the minimum number of roots. If the minimum number of roots of the equation fx equals to 0 are 4, then the minimum number of roots of the equation f dash x equals to 0 will be 3. Okay, maybe more. You must know the number of roots f dash x equals to 0 are maybe more than 3. That's why we are saying that the minimum number of roots of the equation f dash x equals to 0 will be 3. So we are taking here minimum number of roots of the equation fx equals to 0 are 4, and f dash x equals to 0 are 3. So the product of the equation fx into f dash x equals to 0 will give 7 roots. Now as per the given information, it is given that we have to discuss about the number of roots of the equation gx equals to f dash x whole square plus f double dash x into fx. So you can see this is the derivative of this expression. This gx is the derivative of fx into f dash x. So you can see here the minimum number of roots of the equation fx into f dash x are equals to 7. That's why derivative of fx into f dash x equals to 0. The minimum number of roots of the derivative of the equation fx into f dash x equals to 0, that will be equals to 1 less than the 1 less than the roots of the equation fx into f dash x equals to 0. So the derivative of this equation will produce the minimum number of 6 real roots. So hope you got this particular problem. Thank you all of you.